We have another freighter coming in, and that can only mean one thing. We're exporting items. And look, we're going to watch our money go up. Wonderful. Excellent. Excellent. Welcome back to more Tropico 6. I'm sitting here, as always, with my orange banana pine. It's fitting. I've got tropical weather outside, so this is a perfect time to get back into some Tropico 6. Normally, this is where I would pause to kind of bring us all up to speed, but I'm gonna let this continue to run while I talk. Last episode, we left off. It was April of 1920. I've let this simulation run for a while for a couple of reasons. The big one is we had a fire. We had a fire at the end of last episode, which kind of slowed down our progress in creating weapons. And speaking of weapons, let's go ahead and let's get that trade going. Now we've got some options here. Let's do this, because what's going to happen is shortly we're going to be, maybe this episode or next episode, we're going to be transitioning to another era, but let's at least sign that contract. Excellent. Good. So tobacco, sugar, boats, weapons. All right. We are currently in the World War era. We want to transition to the Cold War era. And in all reality, we've met the conditions in order to do that. So last episode, we got ourselves up to the point where we can begin that process of moving into a new era. But it is so important in the two middle eras, World War and Cold War, that you've got yourself set up nicely financially. So that's the reason why I'm in no huge rush to get us into another era, and which is why I'm letting some time elapse. I'm getting some trade going. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Let's come over here. So let's Pirate Cove, open raid screen. I still need. Let's rescue Educated. Let's rescue Mini. Educated. Mini. Okay, so we got that going. We have the ability to form an alliance. We've got multiple industries going, which is always a good thing. Good. So we're making plenty of weapons. I noticed right before I started recording. Okay, they're working now. They it looked like they had taken a bit of a siesta, but they're working, and we need these supplies in order to continue building boats. We got boats there. No boats there, but we do have planks. So that's good. Okay, good. All right. So I'm gonna let's see where we are while we just let this run, because I hear another freighter. So in all reality, in some playthroughs, it is very possible in this current era and the next era to go negative. And it's very possible that instead of being at 177,000, we would only be at 10, 15, 20,000, which is why I'm taking my time so that we are not so concerned and potentially panicked about money. We may still go deep into this because there are some things that I want to do in the next era, but I just want to make sure that we've got ourselves set up nicely. All right, so 2 unemployed citizens. We've got homeless families. Let's go ahead and address that now. And I think I want to put some homes in a variety of areas so we're not having to, we don't have everybody commute as far. Do some bunkhouses. I'm tempted to even put some housing. Maybe just let's do that. All right. Got some more housing. I'm not going to set any priorities. That's fine. Okay, we're good there.
A few opportunities came up.
Good
The
there.
comrades are restless, Presidente. They have not cooperated upon anything in many days.
Let's hold off on doing that. So, Superpower Alliance, we're about to work on that. Fun, happiness, I'm not completely concerned about that. Axis trade route. We should have one of those already. Yeah. We should be fine with that. But if for some reason it doesn't, it's that reward is not the. I would have loved the immigrants, but we've got our pirates out taking care of that. Good. Okay. Our finances, good. Trade route completed. Raid complete, okay. Good, good. Is there anything else that I need to do? I think we are doing well. I think through editing, I may let another year go. And then I think we're going to be ready to request an alliance and move into another era. We've got good revenue compared to our expenses. We've got to work on homelessness. But we built some houses. But as you can see, my primary concern is finances. That's what I'm mostly concerned about. And in just those few minutes, we've gone up nicely. All right. Let's see here. What can we... You know what? I may go ahead and just do weapons, because when we do the alliance, let's do it. Let's do that. I don't have a market for boats, at least not right now, which is unfortunate. We could do more rum. Let's do that. Let's do rum. That's a good contract there. That's not bad either. That's not bad. Excellent. All right, so it is September 1922. We'll see you in 1923. All right, so yes, we did complete this quest. And of the 3 things that I can get, I want the immigrants. Wonderful, wonderful. So welcome, January 1923. It's a new year, and I think this is a wonderful opportunity Let's go to our embassy. I think this is a wonderful, look at the flag. This is a great opportunity. Let's request, let's make sure. Yeah, we're still in wonderful standing.
Everyone has to do their bit for the war effort, old sports. I don't care a threepenny bit who you might be.
So we have to finish 4 sabotage. We have to have a commando garrison, and we don't want to expel the allies from the embassy. We are definitely going to accept that. Right. So one of our prior episodes, I was talking about putting the commando garrison, and that I was pretty sure it would fit. So, commando garrison. Do you want to unlock the blueprint for 4,000? Yes. Thank goodness it fits. Where do I want to put it? That's not a bad spot. I want to put it there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it there. All right, so have a commando garrison. It's being constructed. And then once it's constructed, it's a high priority. And then once we get that constructed, we're going to sabotage. I believe that's, yeah. All right, so we now have our garrison. That's one of the things we needed to do in order to gain this alliance. See, have commando garrison. Finish sabotage. We have to do 4. And this is separate from the pirate. So let's do sabotage. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Excellent. Excellent. And then that, along with not expelling our allied friends, will get us into a new era. We're going to go into the new era in very good financial shape. With some industries that are going to go into that new era with us, so that we're not having to play catch up.
Do not panic, Presidente, but I bring news of a threat so unthinkable, I cannot even tell you what it is.
Well, I really don't need... I mean, we've got 5 Teamsters offices. We're not hurting for funds. In a Teamster's office, there's a cost involved in the upkeep, so I think we'll just let that go for right now. It's funny, on one hand, we're raiding the Axis, but we've got we're still exporting, and we're exporting weapons and tobacco, but these all will reset when we move into the new era. But might as well at least make some money while we raid them.
U-boats versus submarines. Canal Uno investigates the underwater menace. Later, Atlantis fish people, the real underwater menace.
All right, 1 down, 3 to go. We're going to continue to make money while we finish our sabotage missions. And then we will be moving into a new era. And moving into that new era in very good financial shape. Well, it looks like we've got more upcoming election again. Now, if you remember, we subtly influenced it. We may need to do that again because I really do not have very good support. Let's deliver an amazing speech. All right, so let's acknowledge. So let's acknowledge the fact that Maybe housing. We're going to praise. Let's see. Let's praise capitalism. We're going to blame. So at this point, let's blame the Axis. We're going to promise food happiness. Oh, that's right. I can't make a promise because I broke the last promise. Got it. All right, let's deliver our speech.
My friends, you are the dedicated ones for whom no hardship is too great. True Tropicans, your tribulations shall be rewarded with just a little more effort. And what of my people? I feel your pain when your walls shudder and your roofs leak. Those of you who have roofs. But soon, roofs for all and walls for many. Our ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists, with thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people, and your progressive attitudes towards taxation. Just as we praise our friends, so we condemn our enemies. The Axis wishes to remake the world over my mildly unsettled body. It is you, my friends, who I thank for making me what I am today. I am proud to be your Presidente. Viva Tropico!
I think I gave a good speech. Oh, another fire. Please don't let the fire be. Could have been worse. Nice, look at that. So we've done our 4 sabotage raids, commando garrison, which we may get rid of. And we're in good financial shape. And all of these trades are going to disappear. But yeah, let's set diplomatic state of allies to our let's
Breaking news.
Oh, very good show. Nice islands you have there. I certainly hope, guarantee that they'll survive the war.
all right. Now, fulfill trade route with allies, 4 of them. We'll accept that. Let's go here. Let's go here. And as you can see, these are all gone except for this one. But now, all we can do is trade with our, let's see, so let's do rum. Well, now we could. Let's see, is there any? Nope. So let's do some canned goods. That's actually not a bad dollar amount for canned goods. And we should have. Okay, that. I'm glad that rebuilt itself good. Let's go to our cannery. Okay. Let's do canned goods. That's quite a lot of volume, but I think we can do it. All right. Got 2 more available. We're already doing sugar, rum, canned goods. We could do steel. We can't do weapons, but let's do steel. All right. But that'll satisfy our 4. Good. Very good. Once we fulfill this, we'll be moving on to a new era. We've got an election coming up in 10 months. You know what? My support's kind of bounced back up a little bit. Which is good, because my support had dropped dramatically. I'm still thinking about relocating the palace. Yeah, I mean, if we can't make weapons, well, I mean, we can, but if we can't export the weapons, we can at least fire. We kind of needed that fort just in case. We'll have to take that chance. Now, I do want to work on some happiness. How many entertainment? We've got 2 taverns. I'd like maybe 2 more taverns. That's going to make people happy. That's circus. Or the restaurant. How much is the restaurant? Let's at least get the taverns built. There's 1 tavern, and then I'm going to put another tavern. Maybe let's do that. That's still on fire. All right, well, we'll let that burn. Freighter. All we need now is to satisfy those 4 trades.
My flock are blessed with faith, hope, and charity. And I hope I can have faith in your charity, Presidente.
Well, you know what? We have how many chapels do we? I'm gonna accept. Let's accept that. Let's put the chapel. Let's come. We may need another road here soon. Let's do the chapel. Wait, where's the other chapel? It's there, and I want to see. We've got it set help first, which helps our health care. Maybe we should put our chapel out here. Right?
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Presidente. I myself intend to vote for you many, many times.
Yes, let's subtly pre-adjust the back. Because look at my support. Yeah. That is one long running fire. Election in 4 months. All right, well, we are just 4 completed trade routes away from satisfying and moving on to another era.
A good deed, Presidente. Performed, no doubt, with absolutely no thought of reward. Yeah.
I kind of think I want the religious standing. We've got the money. You know, my support's actually going up. I wonder if that's because of the taverns and the chapel. Oh, let's go back here. Chapel. Help first, preach later. I want something else that's going to be fun. I think next episode, when we move into another era, we're going to look at all of our different buildings, groceries, and just get a good idea of what we have and what
Victory
we need.
is yours, Presidente. I knew that you would succeed. And not just because I personally filled in all the ballots, then counted them myself.
Now, why do you have to label it cheated election? I see nothing wrong with subtly adjusting. This fire's been burning for years.
What's that? Oh, do not be concerned.
I'll be with you.
The comrade.
Let me guess.
Do not fear the
Need your help, Presidente. It's all gone pear-shaped, and we need a steady hand on the tiller.
The firefighters have quenched the fire. Thank goodness. Good. Whoops, we've still got raids going on that we can turn off.
Need your help, Presidente. It's all gone pear-shaped, and we need a steady hand on the tiller.
It would be nice to get a blueprint. And I think we may already have... No, we don't. Get that taken care of. We need to do... Let's get... I need educated. Let's get educated. That's going to help my cigar factory even more. You know, that's not a bad... A police station. I'm going to accept that. I don't recall that we actually have a police station. It would be a public... yeah, let's... There's a police station. So we need to buy the blueprint. Yeah, we've not built this. And now, oh, it's a I forgot how big of a building. Well, put it right there, couldn't we? Let's do it. Either way, we'll take the money or the standing. All right, police station is built. Let's up our standing. Good. It's a nice sunset. Or is that a sunrise? A random blueprint. Let's do the points.
Good Lord, Presidente. You'll never believe what happened. We won the war. Damnedest thing. No idea how we did it.
Look at that. We have satisfied what we need to satisfy. We have done our sabotage raids. Well, first we had to build our garrison. We sabotaged. We sent out a delegation that's actually still visiting. But then we had to do our 4 trade routes with our new partners. And we are now ready. Oh, and while we were doing that, we subtly, very subtly, rigged an election where I'm still president. We're making good money. We've got good, solid industries in place. And we can now progress to the Cold War era. So we have moved on from when we started all of this colonial. We went from colonial into the world wars. And now we're progressing.
The wars are over, Presidente. I would kiss you if it was not treason to do so.
Nice. Nice. So now we're moving into a new era. The Cold War era. So what we're going to have to deal with, we're going to have to deal with the agendas of 6 political factions. We're going to have to choose how to deal with the 2 new opposing superpowers. We're going to have to send spies to acquire future research opportunities or observe our own people. So, wonderful, wonderful. So this completes another era, and we're ready to move on to the Cold War era.